and welcome back to another video. Today we're talking about another snowstorm. Now this one is not in the Northeast, well maybe parts of the interior Northeast, but this is more of a Great Lakes snowstorm as well as the plains. And this is all because of a cold front that will be coming through, sweeping down from Canada over the next couple of days. So if you like this video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell. Now let's get right on into it. So we're starting off today with the NAM, and we're just going to be going through this real quick and seeing what the NAM thinks for this storm. So we start to see this cold front right over here. You can see it's kind of lining up exactly where these blue lines meet the red lines. That of course will change as it starts to sweep in. Low pressure forms. You can see there is the cold front. Now behind this cold front is of course cold air, and that will produce some snow on the back end. These are kind of like the line of thunderstorms that we usually see with cold fronts, but in this case it's just a band of snow. So this all sweeps down from Canada. We kind of see the entire low pressure go into a more mature stage, and another low pressure forms. And that low pressure will bring this snow into the Great Lakes and produce a pretty decent snow total, especially in areas such as Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, and Michigan, depending on what model you're using. So the NAM is showing more of that snowfall being in Illinois. So Illinois, Iowa being in that 6-inch range. Now of course the NAM is not loading the entirety of this storm yet, so these snow totals, especially in the eastern part of this, could be higher. Some of the models have been showing closer to a foot of snow, so we do have to wait and see. So let's go to the GFS and take a look at what the GFS thinks with the precipitation type, our simulated radar. So we have this cold front sweeping down. That's about the same, maybe a little bit heavier snow and a new low pressure there, but it gets out into the plains, new low pressure forms. We start to see it's all sliding to the northeast, and in the GFS model this is a little bit further to the east as well as a little bit more powerful, and we see this go into the northeast with a potential severe threat here. That is a pretty decent line of thunderstorms to be showing up about, 4 days in advance. So let's wait and see on that, but with the snow totals there in the Great Lakes, we could be seeing a good half a foot. Now, I would not be surprised if this goes up a little bit, especially with the strength of some of that snowfall. But if you look at the 10-to-1 ratio, you can see that that total amount of snow is much higher, showing that this is that wet, heavy snow, which could cause a lot of problems. Now, let's go to the European model real quick and wrap up the trilogy of models here. And we are going to be taking a look at this. So, same situation here. Another low pressure forms on that cold front as it sweeps down. We get it into the plains, and we get that second low pressure that forms. And this time we don't have as much snow. We have a little bit more rain there on that cold front, and a little bit more sleet, and the European model uses sleet as a uncertainty area. So this area could be snow, could be sleet. It's very unlikely that you see this much sleet in a storm, but it does happen. And this all pushes into the northeast with, yet again, that severe threat showing up there. So let's take a look at some of the snow totals here. And the European model only has a 10-to-1 ratio, so do take this with a grain of salt. This could be a lot lower, but a decent amount of snowfall, this time mostly in parts of Indiana and Michigan. So we do have 3 different models saying 3 different things. That is pretty typical, especially with these types of events. This is kind of a strange setup, not your standard April snowstorm where you get a mostly a severe threat in the plains and you get a little bit of snow on the side, especially in the northern plains. But we do have to wait and see with what this does, but we gotta start looking at this as a potential winter storm. So that's all I have for today. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys next time.